Hello, everyone. Welcome back. I feel like it's been a while, but I'll talk more about that maybe in another video. But I wanted to check out the PlayStation Showcase that's happening right now. As you can see, you hear the music. I am just waiting for it to start. I don't know what to expect, but I'm hoping maybe a glimpse into some of the big releases that everybody's been waiting for from PlayStation. We'll have to wait and see, of course. But you know, I'm talking maybe Spider-Man. Maybe we'll know Spider-Man what's happening there with that game. Get another we'll get a look at that one, as well as God of War would be nice. Ooh, it's starting. Okay, here we go. I'm pretty sure we're gonna see Horizon. Definitely. There's gonna be some Horizon there. Captured on PlayStation 5, okay. Chest advance. Did I say chess? I said chest, but you know what I meant. You know what I meant. You know. Oh, this is just PlayStation 5 trailer? Because I know I saw Uncharted behind there. I guess this is general. I see Pac-Man on the side there. And he's wearing the PlayStation rings. So this is their trailer, I guess, for maybe a new version of the console. Oh, she's pissed. I wish chess was like this in real life. Everyone would be playing. It'd be the coolest thing ever. Oh, is that the queen? The queen's being sacrificed? While this queen creeps up and... What is this whole chess analogy? And who is she? Is she a pawn? Like, what's her role? Is she wearing pawn earrings? I have no idea what this is. But it looks cool. This would make a really cool short film, I think. Oh, the king was defeated. Aloy is right behind her. Cool. There's no limits for how you want to play chess. None at all. No limits at all.
I'm Jim Ryan, President and CEO of Sony Interactive Entertainment.
I mean, if Jim is making an appearance,
at PlayStation, we believe in pushing boundaries.
It's gotta be a good one. I feel like we'll maybe see another version of the console, maybe?
The new technology in PS5 enables development teams to build more exciting, immersive, and compelling worlds, showcasing their creative vision as storytellers. We've never been more grateful for the PlayStation community. So thank you for allowing us time to share some significant updates and brand new content. So without further ado, let's look at some new and amazing games.
Okay, new games. I guess games that they haven't previously announced, maybe? A Star Wars game?
Peace is a lie.
Okay.
That is what the Sith believe. They promise power. Now they wield it.
Do?
We face the greatest Sith.
Fallen Order?
They must be stopped.
Yo! Knights of the Old Republic remake? Yo. I loved that game. I wasn't good at it, but I loved that game. I just got goosebumps. Oh. Okay. That's cool. That's cool. That's cool. I wasn't expecting that. Oh. That's so cool. What?
하늘에 계신 어머니시여, 저희는 지구를 지키지 못했습니다. 적들을 물리치고 인류를 구원하려는 신성한 의무를 다하지 못하였습니다. 하지만 이제 저희가 다시 내려와
Her outfit's very shiny. And I actually really like it.
저희의 죄를 사하여 주시고 저희를 거두어 주시고 저희를 유혹에 빠지지 않게
Like,
해주세요.
what is this?
지하 시설, 방공호 같은 건가?
여긴 지하철역이야. 사람들을 태우고 거미줄처럼 도시를 누비던 교통수단이지. 뭐 다 지난 얘기지만 말이야.
Oh.
잠깐이. 네이티브가 시체에 기생하고 있다니.
Lightsaber sword. Well, actually, just Inferno Blade kind of thing.
폐허가 됐어. 잘나신 분들은 우주로 달아나고 나가는 놈들은 이곳에 버려졌지.
마더스피어의 구원을 아직 기다리고 있는 거야.
Wait.
조심해. 전방에서 뭔가가.
It's like giving me a lot of Devil May Cry vibes. This is so cool.
뭐 살살 가고 있지.
Like Bayonetta vibes. She has roller shoes or something. What? It's so weird. I don't know what this is. Project Eve looks pretty cool. I don't know what they've worked on before, that studio.
이브, 저건 알파 네이티브야.
Oh shoot. Okay. Shift up. Looks interesting. Gives me a lot of like Tiny Tina!
Darkness washes over the land. Dun, dun, dun.
Dun, dun, dun. I love that. It's so cool.
Dragon Lord has returned.
Fools! Your party of heroes can't stop me.
Who's ready to rickety roleplay? Spoiler? It's you, baby.
Honestly, I cannot wait for this. Baby metal. Is this a beer can? What is this chibi version?
Fantasy world. And I am just so glad you asked because shut up your face and get shooting!
Why the unicorn? Because Tiny Tina says so.
You ready, newbie?
Time for character sheets, baby!
Honestly, that looks so cool. I was a huge fan of Borderlands.
No credit scene here. This ain't no super duper hero movie.
So I love the fact that like Tiny Tina is getting her own game and it's like this fantasy mashup and they're using Baby Metal for the trailer. I mean, you can't be mad at that.
I'll let you in on a secret, but I'm a pretty big deal. Real big deal. We are getting out of the city, Homer. I promise we'll go somewhere that loves
Is
cats.
Homer the cat? Aw.
No more fights.
Is this like Life is Strange?
Clean air. Bright skies. What the actual fuck?
What is this?
Whoa, wait, stop! Whoa. Where on earth is this?
Africa.
Who's there?
And technically not Earth. Well, not what you would call Earth anyway.
I swear to God, asshole, show yourself!
Show myself. I've shown.
Where are you?
Right here, at the end of your arm. Oh, hello, yes.
Okay, so let me get this straight. I'm somewhere that's not what I would call Earth. I'm seeing freaking dragons, and oh yeah, I'm talking to a cop. Did I just do that?
We did.
I just moved it with my freaking mic! Yeah, okay.
She has like Icarus boots.
I do magic, kill jacked up beasts, I'll probably fly next.
No, you're just being ridiculous.
Oh, that's too far. Good to know there's a line. Our land suffers. You are the only hope we have. You're special.
You're the one that's planning on facing off with Sylar. Tanta Sylar is the strongest and most formidable of all the Tantas. You will be doing our land
That looks so cool.
service by killing her.
Forspoken.
Frey.
Okay.
For a demon. I am the one you seek. The one and only Tanta Sila.
Oh my god, she got her butt kicked. Okay. I'm curious to check that out. I'm curious. Lots of strong women in that game.
For decades, Team Rainbow has been the shield against the worst global threats imaginable. Hostage situations, biological weapons, the threat of nuclear war. But now, we face the greatest terror our world has ever known.
Extraction. I want to give this a go. Ooh. Breach that wall.
Not a shot at tomorrow. We will move as one. We will think as one. We will do whatever it takes. As one.
Ugh. Just the sound of the, like the, I don't know, sludge. What is that? That gunk moving? Ugh.
Together we fight for our future. And no one will be left behind.
I actually want to try this one. I like zombie type stuff. They're kind of like zombies. Something big, something big. Okay.
It's coming for me. Whatever you do, don't go out in the dark. Stay in the light.
Oh my gosh. Alan Wake. So it's like a remake?
My wife Alice, she's missing.
Calm down, Mr. Wake.
Last night I woke up to a nightmare. I was missing a week. What had happened to me? I squeezed the flashlight like my life depended on it. With it, I
I'm
could
scared.
save myself. I could save Alice.
Carl Stucky. Pleased to meet you.
My name is Alan Wake. I'm a writer.
Okay, it's remastered. Cool. But what about a 2? GTA. Everyone's like GTA 6? I'm pretty sure everyone's like GTA 6? No. It's like it's like the devs at GTA are just like, oh, they want 6, let's just show them more GTA 5 stuff.
I think we're gonna literally make out like bandits on it.
cool. That's great. Oh, Tokyo. Oh, that's so scary. Is it Tokyo Wire? No, Ghost Wire. Ghost Wire. Yes. I'm interested in this game, but then I feel like a lot of the trailers and then when the gameplay, it's just kind of like, I don't know what it is, but yeah, this is gonna freak me out. This is gonna freak me out.
Always decry the truth when forced to face it. Still your fear. I will be her salvation. Mari. The time is nigh. The world rests on the precipice of transformation.
This is scary.
A new age will dawn.
Ghostwire. Tokyo. Okay. It looks more action heavy than horror. So I think I should be able to handle that. I'm really waiting for some big news, please. Big news, please. I'm so tired. I had such a long day. Guardians. I was like, this isn't Spider-Man.
You came here seeking truth. Rejoice.
I'm definitely playing this.
The matriarch wishes to share it with you. United in the light of belief, all suffering, all grief will end. Oh. What's wrong with you?
Oh, I think I'm having a heart attack.
Cease this at once.
Fine. Cosmo, how you doing, buddy?
Leader of the Church of Truths.
During that ritual with the priest, they kept talking about a promise.
It was like they were drinking funky juice or something.
Or joined the cult.
So let us investigate for you.
Always catch, Peter Quill. And not fun kind with Bob.
Hey, World Mind, long time no see.
The current probability of defeating the
Universal Church of Truth is
0.3%.
Is that bad? It sounds bad.
It is.
I hope you've got one hell of a speech plan, Peter.
That makes two of us. Follow me!
I don't think I need to see any more of the Guardians game. I just want to play it. I just want to play it.
Rejecting the promise, you have proven yourselves unworthy, and you must be destroyed.
That was completely intentional. The Milano's on her way. Thanks, bud.
October is not too far away. Blade. Oh, damn. I think I'm for the first class. Ooh. Interesting. Interesting. I don't know if I'll try it, but it's interesting. Deathloop. I mean, oh my god, what is this thing again?
The Visionaries. 8 geniuses who painted up a
Yeah.
prison and named it Freedom.
Yeah, Deathloop, okay.
All in one repeating day. Their eternity. An endless party that you can never leave.
I am a storm round and round we shall go.
Place is supposed to be unforgettable. A bunch of spaced out science nerds, brainwashed cultists flinging bombs, whatever these guys are doing.
They're like
spewing eons bullshit.
the test dummies.
So how come I don't remember shit? This Party Island hangover is not my thing. My thing is answers. Who are these people? What do they want with me? And why is she always one step ahead? Come on, Colt. You gotta put this together. Somebody built this place. Somebody's sending me these
Army of the
messages.
Motherland.
Future, the past, whenever. And some jackass wrecked every plane out here. Is this a contest for them? Some type of experiment? How does this time loop work? Does anybody remember? Why is everyone wearing a mask? What the other way notes anymore? Who am I?
Colt, I want you to remember. I want you to remember why you came here.
Huh. Is that? Damn, I look good. I've imagined myself a way out.
He's tripped.
Gonna break this time loop before it breaks me.
I like it how he keeps saying time loop, but it's Deathloop, but he doesn't want to say the title of the game while being in the game, so he keeps saying time loop. Oh my god, what is this? This is kind of creepy. What? Okay. Well, Radiohead's in it, providing the music, so it's some sort of experience. Okay. That's cute.
siapa kalau jumlah Philip meabur.
Meaji?
Bermune nyawak. Iti yang azo ikuhu ni angage. Anishi, lo tadi nenapet.
The music reminds me of something. I can't quite put my finger on it. So if it reminds you of something, please let me know, because I can't put my name on it. Like, can't put the name of what it reminds me of. PlayStation Studios.
The biggest pirate treasure of all time is within our grasp.
A remastered.
The task of Ganesh.
A bundle.
Not an easy find.
It's cool it's coming to PC, but I want to see what you guys are working on next.
Everyone obsessed with his treasure gets what they deserve.
Are you ready to seek your fortune?
I'm Herman Hulst, head of PlayStation Studios. PlayStation Studios, at its heart, is a diverse and passionate group of storytellers at our collective of AAA studios all across the globe. Everything we do is driven and inspired by storytelling. As creators, PlayStation 5 gives us the opportunity to push the boundaries of storytelling even further. Our world-class development teams at PlayStation Studios have already delivered such incredible gaming experiences for PS5, and we're only just getting started. As you'll see today with the lineup of exclusive games coming for PlayStation Studios, we're going to continue to drive innovation, advance gaming, while always embracing the legacy of PlayStation and creating games that matter. Games that you're not going to find anywhere else. Enjoy.
All right. See the big ones, please, 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 please. Wait. Oh my God! What? They're working on a freaking Wolverine game? Okay. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I love Wolverine. I love Wolverine. Probably everybody's favorite X-Men, if not favorite. Rogue is one of my favorites too, but that's gonna be insane. They done such a good job on Spider-Man. How can they not do a good job on Wolverine? The only thing in difference there is really the traversing. I think that's what made Spider-Man so special. They really perfected the traversing for Spider-Man, and then just did a really good story with it. So there has to be that special gameplay element for Wolverine. Yo, as soon as I saw the bar, the Marvel, and the guy sitting there, I'm like, wait a second, this isn't Spider-Man, because very Wolverine-esque, and they're doing it. Okay. I'm sorry. Let me let GT go and do its thing. Oh, they're doing Wolverine. Yo, I'm excited. I'm excited for a Wolverine game. Yo, I'm sorry. I'm just talking about Wolverine, but I was not expecting it. I don't think anybody was expecting that as the next Insomniac game after Spider-Man 2. But for them to reveal to us Wolverine and give us a little tease there, which obviously was not gameplay, they have to show us something that something of Spider-Man 2. They can't just drop Wolverine and we have no idea when we're gonna see more of Spider-Man 2. I'm like yawning up in here just because I'm so tired, but I feel so pumped. Okay. I'm trying to think, like, I need to go back and watch that, see if there's any clues in there, because I'm really curious what the story will be for Wolverine, because obviously he has his adamantium claws. So I'm hoping it's not like his origin story. Please no. I would expect it to be like just a Wolverine game, like a really good Wolverine game. That's all. Unless it's like that's him now and then he kind of is trying to remember what happened to him. But I feel like that storyline we've seen so many times in mediums outside of the comic books. I want to see it not be an origin story for Wolverine.
For as long as I can remember, I have looked for an equal. One who could push me.
Do you hear that voice?
One who could even beat me.
They are both in it. They're both in it.
Will one of you finally give me what I deserve?
Craven. Yo, don't play with me. Sinister Six. Okay. All right. I rolled over my cord. What? Wait. Was Craven talking to Miles and Peter, but then Venom answered? What is going on? Okay, I lost my chair. I don't trust that boy. I don't trust him. I'm so happy they're showing us something. I am so happy they're showing us something.
The prophecies say Fimbulwinter leads to Ragnarok. War is coming. My story doesn't end hiding in these woods. I should be out there, finding out who I am.
Oh my god, he's more annoying in this one. I love it.
I don't want to fight anyone. I just want answers.
And if those answers lead to war with Asgard?
Maybe that's what Mother wanted.
You do not know what Mother wanted.
Yo.
I recognize that dour expression anywhere. He's got tricks up his sleeve we haven't dared to consider.
What if there was
He is super annoying. This kid.
The old god of war in these lands.
Say boy. Say boy.
Well, for a dead man, Odin seemed pretty keen on seeing he wasn't found.
wants me to happen to him?
We're trying to stop Ragnarok, to help people. And what if the only way to do that is war?
War is not the only way.
Stop thinking like a father for a moment and start thinking like a general.
The attitude of this kid.
Reasonable person. Are you a calm and reasonable person? In moments of crisis, panic does nothing. Harness it.
Oh my gosh.
Let it serve you.
Wait, what is he riding? What was that?
Here.
Are you coming with us?
Yo. Yes.
Well, some of them.
Who's she? What? I wanted to see more. Honestly, we've been patiently waiting and just to see that, I think was worth the wait, honestly. More updates. Okay. What can top that? What can top that, right? Do you like when showcases like end on a whoa? 'Cause I do. So what could top that? Okay, so that's the end, I guess. It's just weird because it said updates and counted down. That's insane. We're getting a Wolverine game, man. They're both in the game. They're both in the game. I'm so happy. Miles and Peter are both in the game. Yo.
And that was the PlayStation Showcase. We've got more info and updates coming right now, and I'm in fact joined by no less than PlayStation Studios head Herman Hulst. Herman, really strong showing here from PlayStation Studios tonight, including an awesome new look at GT7 and finally a release date.
GT7 is coming in March.
Okay.
I don't think fans are going to be disappointed with what
I think this is
Yamauchi's
it.
son and Polyphony have been working on. And what we're doing with GT7 is we're pulling from.
I
the
feel like, yeah,
entire
that's
history of the
probably it,
franchise.
right? Okay, I'm gonna turn this down. Wow, okay, what a showcase. Please tell me what you guys thought of the showcase. I'm obviously... We're getting a Wolverine game, probably tops the news for me. We finally got to see God of War Ragnarok. And it looks awesome. And then, obviously, we're getting Spider-Man 2 with Miles and Peter. They're talking about Insomniac, so I'm going to turn it back up here.
And now two big reveals tonight in the form of Marvel's Spider-Man 2 and Marvel's Wolverine. It's kind of a shock. You work really closely with Insom, Herman, so what can you tell us about just why Insom gets so fired up about the Marvel Universe?
I mean,
why
shit, you
doesn't
said it,
anyone get
Insomniac are
fired up
just
for the
so
Marvel
productive.
universe?
I think the team in Insomniac, they're really always
great.
challenging themselves to raise the bar with their approach to storytelling and craftsmanship. And it's really evident in the consistently high quality of games that they've been delivering over the years. I think on top of that, they really prize collaboration amongst their team. And that collaboration that also extends to the way that they work with other PlayStation teams, but also their work with their great partners at Marvel, and that collaboration resulted in
That's
the
crazy.
first two Marvel
Both of
Spider-Man
them are
games.
in Spider-Man
And I
2.
know that
I
Insomniac are
suspected it,
extremely excited
but
to
getting
further
that confirmation
universe into
is correct,
Marvel
and
Spider-Man 2
confirming
now. And
Venom's
they're also
there
raising the
in
bar
here
again, you know, in terms of
is cool.
immersion, action, visual fidelity. I think Marvel Spider-Man 2 will be a spectacular showpiece for gaming, and they're also so thrilled to then bring gamers an emotional and a suspenseful journey into Marvel's Wolverine. I think that PlayStation fans are really going to be in for a treat over the next few years.
Very cool, very exciting times, and on multiple fronts. Tonight we also got our first big look at God of War Ragnarok. Herman, what can you tell us about where Santa Monica Studio is going with this one?
You know, like many of the fans, I'm personally really invested in the relationship between Kratos and Atreus.
I don't trust
Atreus.
Atreus.
That there's some real tension brewing
Don't trust
between
Atreus.
them as
Too
Ragnarok
much
approaches, so,
teenage
I can't wait for players to see
attitude,
how that relationship
as Ivan
between
Ooze would
unfolds.
say.
And you gotta trust me when I say that Santa Monica Studio have prepared quite a few twists.
Or
and
actually, I
turns
think
for
Zordon
players
said
as
it,
they
not-
set up the finale of the Norse saga.
Not
in God of War
uh,
Ragnarok.
We're going to get
Ivan
an update
Ooze.
on God of War Ragnarok from Santa Monica Studio here in just a moment.
Oh!
But before you go, Herman, wanted to get your take
So it's
on
not
Horizon Forbidden
technically
West.
the
Now,
end.
we've learned that this
It's
one
just
is
weird
coming
that
out
they're
in
doing
February.
it this
I
way.
am sure
Just
that by
because
this
usually
point you
they
have
put
played it.
that.
So
They
what has
put
jumped out
stuff
to you? What
in
can you tell us
here,
about the game?
like a trailer or
I've had a chance
pre-film
to play the game
something.
on PS4
Not.
and PS5,
It's a
and
different
it looks
format
great
for
on both.
PlayStation to do more
For
information like
PS5,
this.
The level of detail on Aloy, her kids, her lighting, it's just exceptional. Even more amazing because the environments have so much going on too. From the ruins of San Francisco to those new underwater areas, everything just looks breathtaking. And it loads really fast because of the SSD. Plus, the combat in the game offers
You're
so much
breathtaking.
variety. It's all based on player choice. There's so many cool weapons and tools, and when you combine these together, that comes in really handy when you're dealing with the new machines. On PS5, the haptic feedback on the controller, I think in my mind really adds to the experience, you know, when you're firing arrows and the other ammo. You know, the team at Guerrilla, I know them so well. I'm super proud of them. They're creating something incredibly special. And I just can't wait for gamers to get the next chapter of Aloy's adventure in their hands.
Thanks for the update, Herman. We're joined now by Eric and Corey from Santa Monica Studio.
Corey
I wanted to check in
Balrog.
with you two on the big announce we saw just a few minutes ago, God of War Ragnarok. We finally got our first big look at it. And actually, Eric, I wanted to start with you. You've been involved with every single God of War, including 2018's God of War. Is that correct?
Yeah, that's correct, Sid. I've been with the studio since 2004 in many different capacities, working with both Santa Monica and Randy at Dawn on the God of War franchise. And I don't know why, but they thought it'd be a good idea to say, hey, do you want to direct this one? And so that's what I'm doing. I'm directing God of War Ragnarok, or as Corey likes to call it, never heard
Look
of it.
at the posters
So
behind in
the
the
update on
studio.
So,
So
Eric,
cool.
Why the shift in leadership on God of War Ragnarok?
It's always been a tradition here at Santa Monica to change the directors across the games. You know, we've had really good success with that. Corey's been the only repeat director, and you know, rightfully so. He's pretty damn good at what he does. So that's kind of what it is.
The important thing for us is to be able to kind of get a fresh perspective each time, but also, you know, a fresh pair of legs in the sense that you're really exhausted at the end of finishing one of these things. So you got to con somebody else into doing it, like him.
So, Eric, what aesthetics or themes sort of resonate with you as a creative? I mean, I guess what I'm getting at is, like, how do you see yourself leaving your fingerprints on God of War Ragnarok?
It's kind of the designer in me wants to answer one way, but as a director, you have to answer a different way. I think you have to learn how to jettison your own profession when you switch over to the director's role, which I'm sure Corey can understand. I mean, he kind of animated a little bit on God of War 2, and we kind of had to throw it all out, except for that sneaky backflip that Kratos has never done again that we left in. That's the perk of being the director, I guess. But you know, from my point of view, like, we want to tell a very heartfelt and epic story as, you know, a father and son go on a journey, and they kind of struggle with holding on to stuff and letting go of things. You know, it's a very difficult kind of human condition that we all deal with, and we kind of want to arrive at that by taking like slices of life or family, you know, drama, if you will, and kind of juxtapose that against big Norse backdrop. And you know, at the end, we just want to have an ending that feels very, you know, surprising yet inevitable based on all those things. But it's kind of, you know, I'm from the Midwest, so like slice of life, very common, mundane things are just as interesting as big world events. And so we try to collide those things together. It's, you know, make an experience that's very worthy of the God of War name.
So with the game officially being called God of War Ragnarok, I guess it doesn't take a genius to think that perhaps Ragnarok factors into this game in some manner. Can you confirm that, Eric?
Yeah, I mean, you can't call the game God of War Ragnarok and not have Ragnarok happen in the game. So you know, it's going to happen. We're going to cap off the Norse series with it. And I think Chris Judge said it best in the
So this is
outro
the end of
last
like the
year. Prepare
Norse
yourselves.
series.
The last game ended with a teaser of sorts for Thor. And I just got to know, was that Thor's voice we heard in the trailer just a few minutes ago?
That was definitely Thor's voice that we heard in the trailer. Thor is being played by Ryan Hurst, which you might know him from Sons of Anarchy. He played Opie, one of my favorite characters ever. And we're just delighted to have him come play in the God of War sandbox. And his take on Thor and our take visually on Thor is very different than the hunky Australian you might know. You know, he's much closer to the Norse mythology version. You know, he's this big, burly, almost hedonistic man-child, red hair, you know, left-handed, just a little off kilter than the Thor that a lot of people know right now. So I can't wait for people to experience more of that when the game's done.
We also heard the name Odin in tonight's trailer. So I imagine if we're going to experience Ragnarok, Odin's going to have to play a pretty big role here, right?
Definitely. I mean, Odin is the all-father of all the realms, so he's going to show up when Ragnarok happens. We're very, very happy to have Mr. Richard Schiff come on to play Odin for us. You may know him as Toby from The West Wing. This was one that we never thought was going to happen. It was like kind of a shot in the dark, and he got back to us, and we walked him around the mocap volume, and he was just like, I've never done anything like this before. Let's do it. And so the kind of rest is history. So I can't wait for people to experience that and see how he factors in. And it's a very different take, again, much like Thor. You know, he's like a old man who's just kind of busy with his own things and doing whatever he wants, and he doesn't live in a castle or anything like that. So it's again a different take, kind of what we do.
I'm excited to see like Thor and Odin.
You know, make it special.
We also saw a couple of new characters tonight. So what can you tell us about them?
Yes, the last girl.
You're talking about the little squid? Oh no, you're talking about Tyr, the big guy. Yeah, he's the Norse God of War. And Kratos and Atreus have finally found him. We talked a lot about him in 2018, so we were like, well, might as well show him to the people. And then the last character we saw at the trailer, you know, like with the little wink and smile from Angrboda, she's one of the last remaining giants, and her story is pretty amazing and how it fits into the world of God of War.
That's interesting.
Tyr's being played by Ben Prendergast, who's been completely absorbed in the role, even though he is not a giant as Tyr is. And then Angrboda is being played by Leia De Leon Hayes, who's a complete treasure on set. She's been amazing. Watching her chemistry with the other characters has been amazing, and she's one of the last giants that's living. So we have those characters and a few more, and you know, there's a lot of different monsters you saw in there. And there's been so many talented people at the studio building this trailer and putting it together.
That's interesting. So it's gonna play.
Guys, you know, I wish you could be here doing this interview with me. I wish you were all behind me right now.
Story of being a giant is going to, or part giant is going to be a huge part, I guess.
Studio that we are fans of our fans, and I cannot wait to watch all the tweets, the messages, the reaction videos that you guys put out, and our team to be able to take that into heart and just get excited and hyped, and then use that to push us through to finish the game for you guys. So thank you very much.
Now, Corey, we haven't heard a whole lot out of you here tonight. So now that we know you're not directing God of War Ragnarok, I was hoping maybe you could give us a little clue about what you may or may not be working on next.
Oh, you'd like that, wouldn't you? You'd like me to just spill the beans and tell you everything that's going on right now. We're actually doing a bunch of stuff. It's really exciting, all the things that we're doing, and you're tempted to know what is this, but I don't really have anything I can talk about right now specifically, mostly because we're really focused on God of War Ragnarok, that I am incredibly excited that I finally understand that that's what everyone was saying, God of War Ragnarok. I was way off. I was thinking it was something else that they were talking about. I think we'll wait to get any deeper into anything else until later. We'll talk again, Sid.
All right. Well, thank you, Corey, and thank you, Eric. And next up, we have Ryan Treadwell. He's the lead producer. at Aspire. And
Okay.
wouldn't you know, just a little while ago, we got the announcement of a remake for Star Wars Knights.
Okay, I'm gonna turn this down because it's getting kind of like long. But I'm really excited to see how God of War Ragnarok goes because yes, new director. Obviously, they had Corey there to kind of like let fans know he's not directing it, but also ease them into the new director. So I'm curious how much of an impact that makes on the game. You know, the team I think is really going to be behind it, and the vision that the team shares. So I hope it, you know, they see the success of the previous God of War and they kind of keep everything that the fans love while expanding on that world and making it like a new experience. I'm really curious, like with the story of the giants, how that plays and continues out through this story, and what powers Atreus would get from that, or from discovering his lineage. Because what was that deer thing he was riding? I have no idea what that is. No idea at all. But I'm excited about that. I can't wait to see what else is coming to PlayStation. I'm going to be doing more of these reacts because there's a lot of stuff that's coming out right now. So yeah, stay tuned. And let me know like your top picks from this showcase. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.